Dryden, Ontario has two small malls. The first, Midtown Square, opened as a Safeway in 1965. There's not much history of these malls, so I'm going to share my thoughts about my trip to northwestern Ontario. Oh, I forgot to mention that my name is Brandon. Welcome to my living dream. What am I doing in Dryden? Why did I drive 4 hours from Thunder Bay to get here? Why did I not go home today? Oh yeah, Demolition wanted to know what was inside of these malls. I did too. My friends encouraged me. It's always fun to visit something new, they said. I dreaded the long drive from Thunder Bay, but once I started, I realized I was doing something I'd only dreamt about before. My favorite dreams occurred in the middle of the woods, where I was going somewhere far away. Hunger and thirst didn't matter, nor would I get tired. Unfortunately, as soon as I would start my long walk, I would always wake up. But today, this wasn't a dream. I'd finally arrived in some distant place that was both familiar and far from home. I had Chinese for dinner. It was the only place to eat in the mall, and it gave me an excuse to be there. Not that anyone cared. Nobody acknowledged my presence until I said, "One, please." "Sir, the wait time is 40 minutes, is that okay?" 40 minutes to sit? "Oh no, 40 minutes until your dinner is served." That worked for me. I wore flannel to blend in, but I was the only man in the restaurant without a ball cap. Oh good, another hatless man sat down nearby. A different man told his adult son he was going to spend the weekend up north. What did Dryden residents consider up north? I still feel I can't explain why this trip felt so surreal. I have been to other places alone. I went to Germany by myself when I was 25, and I used to travel around the United States for work. This was different. Germany was Europe. It was a vacation. Work was work. I was traveling to big towns and small towns for a paycheck. I didn't have and still don't have friends in Thunder Bay or Dryden. I had no reason to be in Dryden. I was existing in a place similar to the Midwest, but different. Now, what to do after dinner? I could see Max the Moose. That killed about 5 minutes. I had plans to visit downtown the next morning before the other mall opened, but Dryden is cold in April. I woke up at 5 a.m. and could not fall back to sleep. It was below freezing outside and raining. After eating breakfast at 6:30, I got bored and went to No Frills to buy more potato chips for friends. Ketchup chips, all-dressed chips, and dill pickle chips. I myself enjoyed sweet chili and sour cream. I could have visited both malls in an hour and driven home, but I wanted to relax. If I did not film these malls, who would? I would have hated to have driven all this way and find out one of them had closed for the day. Spending the night gave me a second chance if I were to mess up. The first night I peeked my head into Golden Plaza and did not film much. It was too busy. When I returned the second day around 10:45 in the morning, it was still too busy, but knowing it was now or never made me very brave. Nobody bothered me. I got my footage and even met a friendly dog. I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel, and especially my patrons and those who donate through Ko-fi or YouTube. My Canadian trip was funded through your support and YouTube revenue. Will I return to Canada? Maybe in 2026. I'd like to see Winnipeg and maybe experience Regina. However, in 2025, I would like to tackle North Dakota. I think I could do that in a week, so I could take my time and not rush through the state, and maybe see some touristy things along the way as well. After leaving Golden Mile Plaza, I drove home toward Minnesota through an hour and a half of nothing. No gas stations, no rest areas. I only saw one car. How relaxing to not constantly pass people over, and I only saw one car. 70 kilometers to the next town. How long will that take to walk? Okay, 50 kilometers, that's not as bad. Luckily, the thought that I had absolutely no cell service for 90 minutes never went through my head. 2 hours after leaving Dryden, I was back in Minnesota. Hey, I'm all the way up in International Falls. I gotta check out the remains of International Mall. I know it's a Menards now, but is there anything left? I made only minor edits to this outdoor footage, as I wanted to share my joy in being back, and also the thrill of visiting what was once Minnesota's most northern mall. By the way, the drive back through Minnesota was odd. I went from 30-degree Fahrenheit weather to 70 in Virginia to 55 in Duluth, and finally an unusually warm 83 for April. Since I'm done with Canada for now, I'm going to stop sharing what my next videos will be. Oh, alright, but only a hint. It is Minnesota's most popular mall that has not been featured on my channel, nor is it the Mall of America. Thank you for joining me on this tour of the mini malls of Dryden, Ontario. I hope you have a great day. Take care.